What was you saying?
Oh, I was just saying like there's no cat. There's no cat. No cat.
Cat.
What I was just saying was the fact that
The Empire.
The Empire is not inherently evil. It's mostly just ran by an evil guy. Like, unlike the Clone Wars where it was run by an artificial army, the Galactic Empire was ran by your average people. So the stormtroopers were not clones, they were normal people that willingly offered to join the Empire, meaning that they believed in the cause that they were doing.
Yeah.
Which was bringing order to the galaxy.
And the other way you could tell they were human was because they would often, some of them would get scared sometimes if they accidentally said something that pissed off the leader and or whoever they was working under and they didn't want to die. They're like, oh no, I'm about to get killed by him now because I said the wrong thing. I'm gonna give you the weapons later. Right now I only got like 2. So when I start getting, oh hey, get this though. And when I start getting more stuff, I'll start dropping it. It should be by like level 3 or level 4. I'll be able to give you something. Wouldn't be so bad if I could actually use a pickaxe to kill enemies in the beginning, because then I could actually give you something in the beginning.
Have you tried the Galactic Siege yet?
Yeah, I did. I was playing that when I streamed a day ago. That took over the majority of my video actually, because I kept trying to beat it. I beat 2 of the areas already. I'm gonna go back and beat the other 2.
They added a 3rd level now.
Well, there was 4 when I first went to it. There was there was Tatooine. There was a water temple or something, some kind of temple. There was another place where
that was the ice level.
I didn't go to. That's the one I didn't go to yet. I went to the one after that because I was in a lobby where a bunch of people voted for like the hardest shit. So we winded up in some city. So I gotta do the ice one. I'm guessing that comes after the temple.
I don't think they have an order. I think the first one that came out was Hawk and the Death Star. No, it wasn't the Death Star, it was the Star Destroyer. So you had 2 locations you were able to fight in, Hoth and the Star Destroyer. And then later on they added Tatooine.
Well, Tatooine was later. I did that one first because it seemed like the easiest.
I didn't see that when I first played. I played for hours on when the Star Wars season started.
Hang on, I got some stuff now here. Take this. That's a mythic. You're gonna have fun with that.
I think I think I downgraded, but I think it's the Star Wars layout that's throwing me off. I actually like it though. At least the bottom left, like the hub down there, that looks nice. The right side, I think the color blindness is not working for me on there.
Oh.
Because it looked like a common to me.
Hey, there's a thing here. Yeah, I figured you like that because it's not like it's a roguelike map, so you ain't gotta grind shit or nothing like you gotta do in these. So oops, it's the wrong thing. This don't even feel like we're playing Fortnite right now. It feels like we're playing a legitimate Star Wars game. Like a standalone Star Wars game right now. I didn't beat this with Anakin last time, but I'm gonna try to beat it with him this time. I was able to beat it with Ahsoka though, but that's because I had some overpowered ass partners, randoms in here I was partnered with. They was out here one-shotting everybody. I hardly even got to do anything after a while. Especially the people that keep getting those the mist raven bird weapon, whatever that is, where you shooting like a bunch of ravens out at people. Yeah, you can kill enemies in milliseconds with that thing. Especially if your damage is fucking ridiculous. And that's the only weapon anyone ever seen to have up here. And since this is Star Wars, the only thing I upgraded in the weapons really was the laser weapons. I don't even care about the pistols and all of that. But then it's gonna make it not feel like Star Wars, so I don't want no pistols, shotguns, none of that in this map. All I wanted was the lasers. The lasers, the consumables. Where the hell is the exit at? I forgot. Oh, I didn't even know about this little room tucked back here. Dang. Now, where's the
one good thing I like about Disney Star Wars though is the Kyber crystal lore. Because before you just got your lightsaber just by going into a cave and getting it, and that was it. Now, like, that doesn't sound very eventful.
Speaking of which, I hope we get some. That's right. We gotta go up here. Yeah, I hope we can find some lightsabers in this run. Cause them junks. Wait, do we gotta kill somebody, or everybody dead? Right?
I thought everyone died. Maybe someone glitched through the map.
I'm confused right now. I'm like, do I just not?
Her.
Oh, I hate that. I hate that. Take this. Well, like, let me drink some of this first. Actually, I wasn't even paying attention to that. I ain't gonna drink it all. We split. Okay.
Have I told you I used to have nightmares of the robot that's in Fortnite right now?
Did you?
You know the robot skin IG-88?
These things? Are these it?
Yep, this thing.
You actually used to have nightmares about those?
So, there was a game I used to play called Shadows of the Empire for the N64. And,
This thing in here.
One of the bosses was IG-88.
Oh,
the thing about
okay.
his boss battle is it took place in a junkyard.
Oh no.
So he was blended in with his environment because he did look like just a pile of trash under the bed. So I had no idea where he was, and I kept getting damaged, and all I could hear is the clanking of his footsteps, and I just remember just being like, oh yeah, I don't know where he is, I don't know where he is. And I think the fact that I couldn't figure out where he was and all I could hear was his footsteps scared me as a kid.
Yeah, I can see that. Cause in Doom, like I'm talking like not even the new Doom, like the old '90s Dooms we grew up with. I used to. Here's another weapon. I used to be scared to death of
I'm just dropping that.
what's his name? Oh my god, my mind went blank.
Was it the meatballs?
No, hold on. Cyber Demon. God dang, I couldn't think of that. Yeah, I used to be scared to death of Cyber Demon when I was a kid.
I used to be afraid of Frankenstein from Castlevania 64.
I never played that.
IG-88 scared me.
Oh.
There's some effective. Now, in Castlevania 64, you go to the first castle, which is just a small mansion for like some other vampire character. But a hedge maze, and in the maze you got like
Hedge mazes fuck with me anyway. Yeah, hedge mazes fuck with me anyway. I never like hedge mazes. I cope with them, but I hate hedge mazes in games.
So it wasn't proof bad that Frankenstein was invincible. The other factor was the fact that he ran around with a chainsaw. you're trying to find the exit, you just hear a chainsaw revving in the background.
Yeah. Maybe that's... You know what? You're making me think of that one level in Zombies Ate My Neighbors where you got the chainsaw maniacs and they can cut through the damn shit to get to you because they got chainsaws. You played that game before, right? Because just about everybody I know played that way before I played it myself.
I haven't played it, but I have seen like the videos of it.
It's a really good game. Then I didn't know they had a sequel on Super Nintendo called Ghoul Patrol. Because I used to always wonder why Zombies Ate My Neighbors never had ghosts when they had everything else. And then when I found out about that game, it made sense to me because they were saving all the ghosts for the sequel.
There's another crystal over here.
Yeah, since I only ran through this like twice, I don't even remember where the stuff was at. Like, people were showing me where every single secret is on this map, and I forgot most of that.
There's a password over here.
What?
Yeah, there's a password up here for something.
Oh, wait.
475.
Let me screenshot that just in case that's one of the codes I didn't discover yet. I didn't know about that. Man, that was nice. You see, that's what I mean. You better at finding shit, even up here.
I like to play a lot of platforms.
Oh, wait a minute. I got that mixed up. I forgot. We was talking about Save the World, and I said I was better at finding stuff in that, but you was better at building. But you better at finding shit in this mode. It's ironic you don't play this. Because you good at spotting secrets. I suck at spotting secrets for some reason in this. It can be right in front of my face and I won't fucking see it, man. Like I'm legally blind or something. I mean, I know my eyes ain't fresh like they used to be, but man, I should be able to see something in plain sight. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get reading glasses because I can't, like, if I have a book in front of my face now and I try to read small words, I can't make it out anymore. That's fucked up. I actually have to take off my regular glasses to be able to see it. And I can't read fine print anymore either.
I'm only nearsighted.
I was nearsighted, but I think my vision done my vision changed up. My shit ain't
I was surprised to learn that I actually improved my eyesight by not wearing my glasses.
I didn't even know that was a thing. Oh, I got this. Man, we getting through this pretty good right now. It's just two of us. I was expecting there to be more people in here, but this game ain't really jumping off like I thought it should have. Hey, you know what? I found this one cool game on here. I already forgot the name of it, but it got like quick time events, and I think it's Escape from Jaha or something.
Oh, it's Escape from Jeddah. I just noticed that on the advertisement window.
Hey, if you haven't played that yet, I highly suggest it. It's not that long either.
We got lightsabers.
What? Where'd you see that?
Where I'm at.
Oh, is that what's in these boxes? Oh, I need to start hitting these. Cause I be seeing these boxes and I'm thinking they're just like got random gun weapons, but this, I was wondering where the lightsabers was coming from. Okay. Yeah, we're... Wait. Let me... What does this do? You want it?
Nah, I got a lightsaber.
Yeah, I don't need a rocket launcher in this mode. We doing all Star Wars. I don't remember them having rocket launchers in Star Wars. Did they?
Yeah, they had rocket launchers.
Oh, well, it's
At
okay.
least, yeah. Both guys had them.
I'll choose this over that. I mean, well, I could have had this and that, but I needed that juice. These lightsabers, man. One thing I like about them, they make you come off looking like a damn boss. If you use it, if you use that shit. Yeah, I kind of forgot about him having one. I have bad luck with weapons that can potentially blow me up too, though. So I'm good. I don't really want any weapons up here that can actually, you know, I can fucking blow myself to hell with. Hey, here. Wait, can I can't throw this? Okay. Here, yeah, take this. I thought I could throw that. Yeah, there's some healing stuff you can't throw. If you try to throw it, you'll just end up eating or drinking it. It's kind of crazy. Like, there's so many times I tried to throw someone some kind of juice and I ended up accidentally drinking it right in front of their face when they were the ones that needed it. Hey, there's another code up here. I have this one already, but you could definitely use it.
What are these codes for?
You get either instantly unlock a secret weapon or it teleports you to another area where you gotta go through some kind of BS obstacle to get to the secret weapon. Yeah. Oh, there's money here.
I like money.
Money with 7s on them. It kind of reminds me of what the Simpsons map was forming when you look at the map. Like the zone. You remember when you went to the map and you would look at the stuff and it'd be a giant 7? I still don't know what the hell that was.
Was there a 6?
No.
I like messing with my one friend.
Oh, wait a minute. Ah! What was that? What did he shoot at me? It doesn't matter. I saw something bounce. I don't know if that was. I was overly panicking. I'm a drama king. I like to overreact. Nobody show stuff. Yes.
I also find it funny. So I remember last year when we had the Star Wars season, everyone kept saying like no one liked it. Whenever I said I did enjoy it, they would say like you didn't enjoy it. And I did.
Man, that was a good season. I mean, I was hearing some of y'all saying it wasn't as good as, I guess, one of the previous ones, but I liked it for what it was. I'm just still mad I was never used to flying the TIE fighters. That's the one vehicle that I just absolutely could not get the hang of. Oh, okay. Hey, yeah, you like this? Okay, I guess I'll take this. Yeah, you already got a bunch of weapons. I done hooked you up with the stuff. Then you found the lightsabers. That was awesome. Oh! Hold on, we need this. Wait, hang on real quick. I gotta check on my spaghetti. Dangerously close to overcooking that shit. Oh, we done? Oh yeah, the thing disappeared. Okay. Hey, what's in here? I didn't know about this spot. At least I don't remember it.
Probably a fiber crystal somewhere.
Yeah, there's like cyber crystals in I think every level, but I was never able to find them all.
I think all they do is give you a bonus XP. They do like any secret,
Here's one.
something like that.
Yeah, I was able to use one of them Ibuki pictures from the other day. I used one of them as my new avatar on YouTube. I felt like I needed to update my Ibuki avatar, so I used it for that. But then I found a completely different Ibuki picture to make a background picture on my channel. I ain't found anything to use those other pictures for, but I'll find something. I said if I do another Street Fighter video, like if it's any of the Street Fighters that got Ibuki in them, and I decide to play with her, I'll use one of them pictures for thumbnails for the video. Also, really hoping Ibuki come to Street Fighter 6 soon, cause like, come on. Also, they need to bring Makoto back already. She been absent for way too long. Oh, yeah, that's right. Somebody over there got a damn explosive. Yep, there she is. I got her. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. It's over here at the beginning. Wait, where'd it go? Wait, I don't think I knew about... Wait, where are you? You're on the other side?
No, I'm on top.
Oh shit, I didn't know about this. Oh no. Oh, you know what? Let me kill them first. I tried to get up there where you was at and I fell down where they was at. Okay. And you can have this, cause now I got a new one, and I gotta get up here. I did not know about this spot.
Yeah, the crystal's right here. Yeah, I actually learned about it by coming back here. I was like, what's back here?
Oh, okay, so that's how you... Dude, even the people I was playing with didn't find this area. Oh my goodness. And they freaking was like finding what I thought they was finding everything. Dude, they missed some stuff. There's money here. Oh good, this is right on time. So you like this map?
That's fine.
Like I said, man, as long as you playing with somebody that's passing you strong weapons, starting these things off, man, is a pain in the ass. It really is. Being stuck with common weapons, and you have to keep coming out here knowing you're gonna die by level 3 or level 4, and you gotta keep trying to just get money from killing people and keep trying to upgrade everything so you can do it faster, but it still fucking takes forever. It's worse than RPG grinding, actually. There's another one over here. This is the one I knew about, but the one you found at first, I didn't know about that one. On the roof. Oh, somebody's throwing bombs. Great. You know what, I'm gonna have to back up, because if I try to swing on one of these guys, I'm gonna get shot by the others. I'm trying to come in here like a badass and getting punked out. Oh my goodness. I got you. They throwing some kind of grenade.
Oh, that one grenade went far away from us.
I'm gonna kill whoever's throwing that to make this easier. Okay, unless there's another guy throwing them. I killed one of the guys. Okay, everybody else just got guns. Can you imagine us coming to this level with nothing but common weapons and a little bit of health and shield? We would have been dead already.
I got one of those things.
Well, no, because you don't have. At least you don't have common weapons anymore. I done gave you enough stuff. I think all your commons are gone, right? You got nothing but like.
All of them are legendary except for the one mythic.
Okay. Yeah. See, we're good. Roguelike I'm gonna play after this though. I don't know if we're gonna make it or not, but we're gonna. That's if you're interested in coming with me, because I'm definitely gonna go to. It's that thing I was on at first when you came on and saw me, but I wanted to do this again first. It's like kind of a warm up to that, since I beat this twice already. Oh, there's a crystal right here too. Over where I'm at. Hold on, let me get that shield I see over here. I need this actually.
Okay, same lightsaber, nothing any different.
Wait, did I just... Wait, when did I drop?
You probably dropped the same lightsaber.
Well, I already got one. I get this one. I mean, there's no reason why I shouldn't have two, right?
I mean,
or should I...
the same thing. They're just a different color.
Yeah, I'll just... Okay, I guess I'm good. I think there might be another crystal somewhere. Yep, here it is. Okay, that was lucky. Yeah, that one I was at first, I was just there gaining all my stuff in the AFK room, while watching everybody else die over and over and over and over again, trying to attempt that shit while they was still weakened.
I could open the same chest again.
One of the coolest things about... Oh no.
That's the worst place to have that.
No! Oh god. I didn't know where he was at. I was gonna try to get you and then I saw the damn thing blow you up. You want me to come back?
Nah, you can finish up. I'm gonna check around and see what all these things are.
Alright. Man, that's the only thing that freaking stopped us. Well, I mean, if you're lucky, someone else will come up in here. Oh, there is more people in here. Someone's in there. You're in there with someone. Well, if you change your mind and want me to come back, let me know. Since, I mean, like I said, I already beat this twice anyway. I wanted to try to help you out as much as possible. So that at least if you ever wanted to play this again and I wasn't around, you could potentially do it yourself depending on how powerful you were. Like I said, you didn't have to deal with freaking having to start. Well, I might not beat this though. I'm being kind of presumptuous right now. I've never actually soloed this. I was always playing with somebody. So let's see how well I do.
Okay, that code was just for a mini game. I can forget about that.
Is that one of those obstacles I was telling you about where you gotta... I know there's a maze, and one of them is a maze. I don't know how you feel about mazes. I can't stand them, but I freaking just toughened it out because I wanted to see what weapon it was. It was worth it when I did find a weapon. I will say that. I'm glad I sat there. It didn't take me that long, so it's cool. I didn't do nearly as bad and get lost like I thought I would. I might actually die here. Yeah. Yeah, there's nowhere to really take cover where these dudes can't hit me. Do I still have a sniper? Oh no. Yep, I'm about to join you in a few moments. Yep, okay. Yeah, they took me the fuck out. Once again, Anakin failed. Who, you talking about?
There's someone sitting in the lobby.
That's that girl from that season, that battle pass you said you didn't care much for that had the lion. The Hollywood thing, that's who that is. He probably got her in a different, probably got the reactive or whatever on. They don't look, let me see what they looking like. Plus they got a crown on, so she looks different. I had to actually look at the top of the screen to see who that character was. That's the only reason why I knew, because I see her face right there. If it wasn't for that, I wouldn't have known who the fuck that was, because he using one of the special versions. Yeah, I'm about to switch, because you know every time I die with somebody in this, I gotta switch to someone else. I guess I'll get... Who are you switching to? I would get Ashoka, but I already beat it with her. I pulled out Anakin because I didn't beat it with him. Let me pull someone else out. Maybe I'll pull somebody out I haven't used yet that I feel like fits in with this thing. Because I don't have to just use Star Wars, people. Wait a minute. Well, I beat it. You know what? The 2 times. No, wait a minute. I beat this 3 times because I beat it once with Ashoka and I beat it twice with Hush. You know I'm gonna find a way to throw Hush in there. I think the only kind of maps I won't use Hush in is like those FNAF shits. Cause I really don't see her being in no damn restaurant with demonic animatronics trying to kill her. And then I feel like if she was in that situation, she would have took a sword and sliced all of them in half. You know what I mean? Because she don't seem like someone that be running away from that.
I got Cherry.
Who's that?
My dog.
Oh. I thought you were talking about it. That's right. I forgot. You said that in Discord. You nicknamed it.
I do not recognize him. He's the office guy.
You actually got the office people?
No, this guy just ran up to me. I'm like, oh, I recognize this skin. I'm like, oh.
Oh, somebody else is in here? See, I'm in the locker room.
We got 2 people. We got office guy and girl.
I feel like I want to use Blitz Knight because believe it or not, since I got this dude, I haven't used him 1 time. But you already know why, right? Because everybody else and their mother was using this man. He ended up being the character that I got that I didn't want to use because I felt like everybody I was around used his ass for me. so that I wouldn't have to. That's the only reason why I didn't use him yet. If there wasn't so many goddamn people using this dude, I would have been used him. But everybody was milking him, man. I didn't want to use him anymore. I still kinda don't, cause I still see quite a few Blitz Knights users still.
I think this guy wants me to join him in the game.
I'm still trying to. Oh, she's good. I'm gonna use Slurpentine. She fits in with that. She already kind of looked like she could be a potential Star Wars character when you really think about it. Oh, that's actually good because they're both Slurpentine series people. Or Slurp series, I mean. I meant to say Slurp series, fuck.
I actually see Ella Slurping in the Star Wars universe.
Yeah, me too.
That's the thing that I kind of miss about Star Wars. Modern Star Wars seems to forget about this, but old Star Wars, the only time you see human characters was for the main cast. The rest of the time it was aliens.
Now everybody's a human.
Characters. Now everyone's just a human. I'm like, that's kind of boring.
Yeah, I mean...
The fun thing about Star Wars was, like, you're surrounded in a universe that you've never seen before. Just chill.
Like I said, I might break down and get Cherry. Right now, well, it depends if Cherry is still, or not Cherry, but the Slurp Dog. See, you got me calling it that.
Mine's called Cherry because it's red.
If it's still in there Tuesday, I'll get it along with those other people I said I'm gonna get. If it's in there Tuesday, because like I said, Slurpentine and Big Chuggus and friggin' Ella, they're the three characters I got that could use, and then I could probably put her with a few other characters too. Or like maybe that water girl I got recently that you saw me with when we first joined the party with me. I could see her having that for a pet.
I think I am standing more of a chance because I did mess with my stats.
Cool. Yeah, I'm noticing you starting to one-shot people now with the lightsaber. Oh, there's a crystal back here. Slurpentine gonna get it. It's kind of sad. Yo, if I beat this with Slurpentine, I'm gonna be mad because I wasn't able to do it with Anakin, and he's an actual Star Wars character, man. What the fuck?
One thing I am glad is they actually put the Star Wars ranked rewards.
Oh yeah, that problem again. That's the thing that made me quit rank. I mean, I already didn't like rank to begin with, but that really finished it for me, man. When that shit started. Yeah, look how long it took though. I mean, I did see Undead post to you that they fixed something. I figured he was talking about that, because that's like the main thing that's always get fucked in this damn game, man, is that ranking shit. I haven't played.
Cosmetics, that's what I wanted.
Oh, there's there's a rank skin right now? There's a skin you can win in rank right now?
No.
Oh, never mind. Cause that's the only reason why I did it before, was to try to get Zadie. That's the only reason why I played rank before, was to get her. Oh shit, where'd all these people come from? Oh, we about to win this. Oh, we about to win this, cause one of them got one of those mist things that I was talking about earlier. That shit is not a joke. Oh, wait a minute, there's a crystal back here. I keep forgetting about it. I almost ran straight through the shit and not got oh, nobody cared about it but me?
I I mean, it's just XP at this point. I don't really need the XP for anything.
I'm using it.
I got all the stuff I want.
I want it because I can use it to buy stuff that I can't get with extra, with regular normal money.
That's not what it's used for.
The crystals?
Oh, okay, never mind, it does, okay. I just touched it. I thought it was an XP only thing.
Nah, you can get special stuff in the shop using crystals. Yeah. I think it's
they just spore through here.
It's kind of good because I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of getting tired of playing with people that just demolishes everything. It leaves nothing for us to do. I'm trying to have fun up here. I can't have fun when everybody is killing the enemies for us. I want to kill something. Not to mention it doesn't do you any good because like you get more shits when you kill folks yourself. You got somebody killing everything for you, that's less money you're getting. So that's like the biggest problem for me. I'm looking for some back here. There's like, I remember there being 2 of them, if I'm remembering that right. I know you went ahead. I'm gonna catch up. I ain't worried about you anymore because you're already doing damage. I jumped through the, yeah. Why is it so hard to vault through stuff? And I'm coming. I'm right behind you. Oh wait. Oh no, this ain't. Oh, there's a thing back here.
What kind of thing?
The crystal. It's over there.
Yeah, I already got that.
Oh, okay. Yay. Oh, I need this. Man. Here, let me. Hey, come here. Let me use this up so I have my hand free for something, because I'm definitely gonna need that plunger gun to get to places I normally can't go. She still makes me think of a female alien Krillin.
It's the lack of nose.
Yeah, and her eyes. She kind of got a Krillin face. But I mean, I'm a Krillin fan, so I'm cool with it. Believe it or not, that's one of the primary things that made me ultimately made me get her. Ain't the only thing, but
I liked her lack of noses.
And she's just an overall adorable ass character too. At least I think so. And I usually don't use that word, but I can't help it with her. Characters like her and Kamiko. I would say Wolfie, but she looks more cool than cute. It's the sunglasses. Yeah, he sucks. He sucks worse than Kurt Angle sucks. The irony behind Kurt Angle having that, cause he's like, he don't suck at all. Hey, you need more, get this. Do you got commons right now?
Yeah, I got commons.
How many legendaries you need, or how many powerful ass weapons you need?
Randomness would be good.
Wait, no, wait, give me that one back. I'll give you this one.
Oh, that was better.
I just like this because she looks badass holding it. That's why it's for show. But the gun I gave you, yeah, it's definitely the better gun. It's just Slurpentine don't look as cool with it. Cause her.
As far as the Star Wars weapons, I think this is my second favorite weapon. Just for some reason, it is like one of the most accurate guns to use.
But then, man, the only weapons I feel like it's worth upgrading in this map is the damn blasters. I don't care about any of the other guns. It's like the other guns, I can use those in every other map I play. You know what I mean? But not these Star Wars weapons. These things are special. You don't get these often. I'm all about blasters in this map. I don't care about pistols. I don't care about explosives. I don't care about shotguns. None of those. I just want the Star Wars weapons. Uh-oh.
Something I did find interesting during the Star Wars season. So this blaster was one of the more common weapons.
Oh God, that's not gonna help me. I was good until someone shot that damn gas at me like that. A lightsaber ain't gonna defend against that. This dude's on the roof. You like this gun? It got scope. And it
give it a try.
It's not a bad weapon. It's actually really good. It shoots faster the longer you hold it down. To a point it starts shooting like a damn machine gun right before it runs out of ammunition. Hey, did you find a crystal in here? Right here?
Yeah, it did.
Isn't there a second one in here?
Yeah. It's over here.
Oh my God, I really am blind. Where was the money at?
Ah, shit.
I forgot where the money. I'm thinking it's back here somewhere, but I really don't for the life of me remember, man. Do you know?
I'm looking around. I think I found it.
It was on the roof. Damn it! I'm looking at houses and shit. I remember now. Thanks to you. Yay. Also, this is a better sniping point too. Better than what I was doing.
Obi-Wan Sandwich's high ground.
Oh hell yeah, this is way better. Okay, let me take you out, because you're a problem. Yeah. This explosion.
Stop it over there.
Oh no! Where you at? I just got a thing. I don't know why it popped up before I got, before we killed everybody, but this is a good thing.
I'm supposed to have vampirism on, but it doesn't seem to be working.
Hang on a second, I'm switching my weapons around so they don't be in the way. Okay. I'm about to take out whoever this is throwing shit. Who is that? Where are they at? They're gonna die. Nah, that ain't them. Who's throwing bombs? I'm gonna find them. And then when I find them,
we kill them.
Oh.
There's also a code.
Oh shit!
Where's my phone?
use my PlayStation camera. I feel like I seen that code already. I think somebody, cause one day I was in when I was in here, I think yesterday, some of the randoms was just typing in codes and I was copying them down as they was putting them in the messages. And here's the last person. Wait, what? There's someone else? Oh no, that's it. Yeah, my thing didn't go off because I already did it earlier when it wasn't supposed to. There was like 4 more people to kill, and it gave me to choose a weapon option. Hey, wait, you need this. Actually, I might as well just give it to you. About as like a backling or something?
No, it's like a real item you could purchase in real life.
Oh, what?
that would be. What do you think that would be interesting?
Yeah, it would.
What I find weird is they actually did sell a slurp keg as
oh shit.
As merchandise before, but I heard it's really playable as a cup.
Yeah, you can't drink out of everything.
Well, you've seen how the slurp keg works, right?
Yeah. Yeah, the big giant,
The thing is, it has a hole in the center of the top of the keg, which makes it inconvenient to drink out of. Because how you normally drink things is that there's usually like a nozzle or like an indention in the cup for you to drink it.
Yeah.
But where the hole is placed on the keg, there's no drinking it. At least without making a mess.
Oh nah. You can you at least pour it in something smaller? Or is it just gonna
you can still make a mess. It'll still make a mess.
Oh nah, hell nah. So it's just a big ass bucket thing, and it's just like, what are you supposed to do? Take a spoon and just spoon the fucking thing like that?
I think they wanted to be accurate to the actual keg, but
oh my god,
the way that keg works is, if you remember how it works, is you're basically just dumping the thing on your face. Half of it is being missed.
And it's getting everywhere in the game. Yeah, all that is not getting in your mouth.
There's money right here.
There's less of it getting in your mouth than spilling on the ground, actually.
If they wanted to nail the accuracy, they did it. It's just if you wanted to actually drink out of it, you're not doing that.
Man, you better. There's nothing you can do with that. There's absolutely nothing you can do with that. That's crazy. That's funny too. Like the fact that, oh, this is where you died at because of the missile guy in the corner.
You just got on too.
Oh my goodness. He's over there back. Wait, where is he? There he is. Oh, he just. Okay, he's dead now.
There's a kyber crystal over there.
Yep. Talking about the one behind us, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I love that they kept the movie sound effects with these things, man.
I found the money and pizza.
Yeah, I see that piece. I can't grab it for some reason, but I found it.
Came out of me.
The way that sounded.
I made a pizza.
Oh! I got you.
You gotta get out of here.
You're heavy.
How dare you? With that, I'm eating this pizza by myself.
I think I actually need some of that too. I want pizza for real. I always want pizza for real. And a soda.
Gave me so little health.
Yeah, the pizza don't do a lot, but it's better than nothing. Pizza never does a whole lot. It's a little something to work with till you find something better. Oh man.
Gotta be petted.
He's dead. I killed him. It took a lot out of me though, cause I was
I hear footsteps though.
plowing through that gas to shoot his ass down. Yeah, I hear it too. There he is. Yay! How many people's in here? Oh, it's a full house, and somebody is 2 levels behind us. I'm guessing those are the people that we was playing with last time, and that I'm guessing they going again, they lapping us. I don't know about you, but I ain't really trying to roll with that because they're gonna take they're gonna freaking kill everything. I want to kill some shit. I'm in a real lethal mood tonight. I don't feel like being carried through this tonight. I didn't mind it when I was new to the game because I needed to use them to get, you know, my shit up to where it... Well, no, again, I keep forgetting I didn't even have to do that because I was fucking sitting in the lobby just in the AFK section while I was playing I was freaking playing SmackDown versus Raw. The game showed its age, but it really don't look bad for something that came out in 2004. It looks pretty good today. I think so.
Actually, I want to play Republic Commando.
Wait, where'd you go?
I'm in front of the portal.
I'm gonna let them go ahead because those really are the same people from before. It ain't gonna do any good if I get carried, because then I keep saying I could have had a crown, but I don't like playing. I don't like putting the crowns on because they obstruct my view when I try to snipe, because the crown be in the way. That's why I never put the crowns on anymore. Yeah, I want to try to. The other thing too, I want to try to get through this without overpowered people helping me, man. I want to do this myself. I want to see if I feel like you and me can do this. I think we're enough. Okay, they went ahead. This is where I died too. I want my revenge. I don't want help for this. I want to kill them. Yeah. And you know what? Serpentine looked like she could be a Sith member. I mean, she looked like an evil character. She looked like a bad guy.
I am so sad that
Oh, they did her dirty?
Yeah. It was interesting too because she looked like a special stormtrooper. I'm like, why do you have this special stormtrooper and she is kind of treated like garbage?
At least they made her badass in the game in Fortnite. I mean, well, she's whatever, you know, the person using her want her to be, but you can make her good. And I always kind of find it a little sad that whenever you got TV media and they make a video game out of it, that the video game represents certain characters better than the movie or the TV show did. Like, I prefer wrestling games over watching wrestling on TV, because then you can push the superstars that you know in your mind, or that you know in reality should have been way bigger stars than they were on television. Like Booker T, for instance. I get this dude to have the damn World Heavyweight Championship as early as fucking SmackDown Here Comes the Pain, when he's still badass gangster Booker T. Like, we didn't have to wait until fucking 2007 for this man to have a King Booker gimmick to have the championship title belt. Damn, I put a lot of expression into that. But that was some anger there. Nah, man, I always kind of, like, on the down low, I always was upset that they didn't give him that title way sooner than they did. You know what I mean? Like, he should have been had that shit as early as 2001, but they wanted to wait till 2007. What the fuck, man? It is what it is. Goldust? Wasn't they kind of pushing him as a main eventer in the 90s? And then they just kind of like cut it for some reason? What was that about? I mean, this man was having feuds with The Undertaker, man.
I feel like what might have happened is they didn't know what to do with his character. Because I remember at some point they just kind of like, they kind of made him a joke character later on.
Yeah. Oh shit.
And my only guess is just the fact that they probably just, like, again, they just didn't know what to do with the character.
Yeah, oh god. Yeah. And that be the writer's fault too, cause like, I feel like those writers, a lot of them ain't creative enough. Like, come on, man. Like, you don't really have to try that hard. You can make some shit work. Y'all just don't want to make it work for whatever reason. And why should the superstar get in trouble because of the lack of creativity of the fucking writer? I always found that bullshit. Oh god.
They got like some kind of explosive item there.
Yeah. It's those grenades. Them damn cartoon sound grenades. The ones that hit you, like if they touch you, they hurt you. Them shits is horrible. That and someone's using a grenade gun too. One of them grenade launcher guns. I'm glad I stopped watching wrestling when I did, though. You know, I didn't realize. I hate to even say it like this, because for a while I wanted to give them the benefit of the doubt, but I think WWE has some racist shit going on with it, man. Cause they like the way they're doing the brothers and the sisters in there. It's dirty. Right here, I got something I can give you.
I haven't watched wrestling enough to know what's going on over there.
I mean, it's not really nothing new either. It's just back then I feel like, well, no, because the thing I was just talking about Booker T. You remember that storyline from early 2000s with him and Triple H and Flair? And it kind of went into some racial shit, and then at the end of it, Triple H ended up winning the fucking match. They didn't even give that to Booker. And then Devon talked about an experience he had with JR.
I think it's been too long for me to remember.
Well, that one was private. Devon recently came out and talked about, him and Bubba Ray talked about an incident Devon had with JR back in like 2001. JR was drunk and said some shit. So, man. And then overall, like, look at just, you know, when you really look at how they do most of the black folks in wrestling, like, I look at people like Jazz and Jacqueline. They should have been women champion way more times than they should have been. Not to mention they don't get put in games like talking about. They didn't get put in. There's a lot of they got shafted on a lot of shit. Farouk. This man was the first black world heavyweight champion, yet when he went to WWF, they didn't do shit with him. And then between him and Bradshaw the one that became a fucking main eventer. And then Farouk just disappeared. I already talked about how long it took for them to put the damn shit on Booker. It's a wonder Mark Henry ever became a champion, because they acted like they didn't know what the hell they wanted to do with him for the longest time. Shelton Benjamin never got a shot, and he was practically the black version of Kurt Angle. And the dumb shit that they've been doing with K-Quick and New Day, and like, come on, man. Kofi Kingston definitely deserved way better than what the fuck he's been getting. So, you know, there's just no reason for that. There's a lot of brothers and sisters that could have like really became something in WWE, but WWE stuck on that old racist mentality, man. And I'm usually, and mind you, I'm normally not the type of dude that's like pull up race. Like, y'all hardly ever hear me talk about it, but it's really, you can't not see it. You know what I'm saying? It's definitely there. The only real black person that got any kind of play in the WWE was The Rock, and most people don't even consider him black for real.
Isn't he Hawaiian?
I mean, he's mixed with a lot of things, but he does have black in him though. He black, Hawaiian, I think maybe some Samoan. But he's not straight black though. The fuck?
What was that? There's Darth Vader in. Yeah, Darth Vader's up there. I think he's shooting lasers at me.
Okay, hang on. I'm going up there. I shouldn't.
You are seriously shooting lasers at me.
Oh no. Okay, I'm coming down.
That's not your power. You don't shoot lasers.
Oh fuck, he's coming in there with you. I have to kill him. Okay.
That was weird. That's laser.
Hey, it makes him hard from a distance. Hey, at least they gave him a good ass weapon. I mean, they didn't give him no weak shit. I mean, you know, if they gonna give Darth Vader a weapon, they gonna give him something that's like devastating.
I used to be OP in this game.
I was looking for something.
When they first introduced lightsabers, he was kind of a menace in the game.
He still is in that game you asked me about earlier. You don't want to deal with him in that shit. It gives you flashbacks of what was going on in that season when you had to deal with him.
Well, what's kind of sad, he's gotten kind of weak over time. The thing is, they didn't change anything about him. It's just they updated things around him, and he just kind of stayed the same.
Hey, here, get this. Yeah, it does kind of suck.
Why do I have two?
Here, get this. You need this more than me.
Now look at the keg. I want you to look at the keg. You see the little?
Yeah, they made it like that.
So
yeah, you can't drink from that.
That's how the actual merchandise was made, and
you can't drink from.
The game is gonna get all over the place.
Yeah, nah. They was way too dedicated with that one. Like, that's when dedication is a little overrated, man. Like, you don't want it. That's one of those things you don't want to be 100% accurate if it's made into real, like, brought into real life like that.
It would be nice if they added, like, oh, here's a little screw-on piece if you want to actually try to drink the darn thing. But if you don't care for, like, the inaccuracy, or if you care for just the accuracy of the product, we do have it without the fork.
Yeah.
We're on Tatooine.
You know another person I always thought was underrated in wrestling that I actually think was really good, but they always wanted to use him as a joke? And you're gonna be surprised that the wrestler I named, Steven Richards.
Oh yeah, I remember his career before he did Rex.
I feel like they could have really made him into like a serious, like, straight up menace.
Was he formerly WCW?
He was in ECW, and he went to WCW for a little while with Raven, and then he went to WWF. He wasn't right to censor when he first joined WWF. He was like one of them characters that was trying to find a gimmick. He kept using gimmicks of other wrestlers every week. But then
I remember that.
Yeah, then he eventually came out one day as RTC Steven. Like, what the fuck? Like, nobody was expecting that. But yeah.
I remember something. So you did mention like how Booker T was like not treated that well.
I mean, he got treated better than at least a lot of the WCW people that came over.
That's what I was about to get to the point was. At the time when WCW and ECW got bought out by WWF, I remember that a lot of the wrestlers, because they were trained differently, there would be a lot of feuds in the back with the WWE wrestlers versus the WCW and the ECW wrestlers.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember, like, The Undertaker did not enjoy wrestling with the WCW or ECW wrestlers because of the fact that they didn't go through the same training.
Yeah,
like,
him and DDP used to have friction.
Yeah.
They're cool now, but they didn't start off that way.
Yeah. And it was the thing, like, that someone's gonna get hurt back here. And I'm
no.
very mad about it.
Yeah, nah.
And I mean, I completely understand. Undertaker, he takes his job very seriously.
Yeah, but...
And having it's one thing to train like one guy at a time, but to train an entire roster at once, that is just a lot of work on your hands.
Yeah. But... yeah, I will say that, yeah, Booker T... I say, out of all of them, I feel like Booker T and Rey Mysterio came out the best. Well, I mean, people don't really talk about Eddie Guerrero and Chris Benoit because they came over to WWF before, like, WCW went completely out. I don't just count the WCW people that went down with the ship. I'm counting people that was, because when you think back, Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit, Jericho, Big Show, all those guys was in WCW for a hot minute. Like, they was there for like 4 or 5 years, some shit like that. They did a lot of stuff over there.
And that's what I found kind of odd is Big Papa Pump.
Scott Steiner, yeah.
When he came to WWE, he kind of showed up and then just disappeared.
Yeah. Well, he was there slightly longer than Goldberg was, because Scott Steiner at least came in there at the end of '02. Goldberg didn't come in until like I think 2003, right after WrestleMania, I think. WrestleMania, was it 19 or 18?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
I do remember Goldberg showed up. It felt like he lasted about a year, and then he just kind of just disappeared.
He was only in there for a straight year. You're absolutely right. He was in there for exactly a year. Did a straight year, gone. Scott Steiner did a year and some change. Yeah, Scott Steiner, man, I wish those dudes got done better over there. I know Scott Steiner said it was, hey, get that? I know Scott Steiner had said it was partly on him, though, when he first went to WWE because he had a foot problem. But when he got into a match with Triple H wasn't trying to carry him. He was purposely making him look bad. Because he could have made Scott Steiner look good in that. Because he did it for Kurt Angle. Because I heard about the story about when they fought in 2000, had that match with The Rock, and they tried to do a commentator table spot, and the table collapsed before they was ready for it to. It collapsed prematurely, and Kurt Angle landed on his head or something and got knocked out. And Triple H carried an unconscious Olympic gold medalist dude through the match and still made him look good. You mean to tell me he couldn't do that for Scott Steiner? And the man wasn't even unconscious, he just had a bad foot? Nah, there was some personal heat there. Huh?
Scott Steiner's a big guy.
Nah, but Triple H fucked over Steiner. Let's be real. They didn't like each other. Like for real. I've heard them talk shit about each other in interviews before. I'm talking like real conversations, not no scripted cutscene from the show or anything like that. They really didn't like each other. I think Goldberg actually had it a little slightly better than Steiner. Because at least with Goldberg, Triple H and Goldberg eventually winded up being, I wouldn't say friends, but they were cool with each other at the very end of it all. Although I will say this, Triple H did at least look out for Scott Steiner's son. He didn't let his personal issues with his dad interfere with that. So, you gotta give Triple H credit for that, you know what I mean? I mean, I do. Because he could have easily been a dick and just been like, well, nah, you Scott Steiner's kid, I can't stand your dad, so you're automatically, I'm gonna throw you under the bus too. Nah, he didn't do that. He could have done that, but he didn't. And I think he actually inducted Steiner into the Hall of Fame or some shit like that. Because I guess Vince McMahon didn't want to, but since Vince McMahon is gone, he could do it or some shit like that. I'm gonna have to look at that again. I don't know about that 100%. I'm gonna double check that.
I think I have been hearing like Triple H has been doing like a good job when it came to the talent. Like where Vince McMahon, I guess, would just like...
Vince McMahon had personal, like, permanent vendettas against folks, and there was just certain people that just wasn't gonna get anything because Vince McMahon said so. So...
Yeah, from what I understand, Vince McMahon had this, like, tendency, because he really liked to stroke his ego.
Yep. Oh, there's another code right here. I didn't even know about this. I just spotted it. I just ran right past it and saw a bunch of numbers.
Get a picture of that too.
I'll be right back too. Hold on.
Hopefully that's not just a little mini game.
Alright, I'm back.
I thought you were KJ.
Oh, what was you saying? Before I had to say about the numbers because I didn't want us to miss it.
I was just saying that it seems like when it came to how they run the business, it seems like a lot of people prefer how Triple H runs it compared to Vince McMahon. While there isn't as much drama like it used to be, at least the wrestlers do feel like they're being taken care of a little more than when Vince McMahon was doing it.
Yeah, plus Vince McMahon wore his feelings on his sleeves. If this one huge positive Triple H got, he doesn't really do that. I mean, he has his issues, but he, for the most part, seems to try not to wear his emotions on his sleeve like that. Like one thing I did notice about Triple H, he cannot like a person and still actually do right by him. If Vince McMahon don't like someone, it's like fuck him. That's one major difference I noticed.
Yeah, if Vince McMahon hates you, he's just gonna make his career to destroy yours.
Yeah, Triple H didn't really do it that way. If anything, Triple H was more on the manipulative side of things. But
are you talking about him as the chairman or him as the wrestler?
Maybe a little bit of both. But he was worse with it when he was an active wrestler because he would push himself, you know, to be in the main spot or to hold something or whatever, and only drop his shit to certain people. But whereas if he's a desk man, he doesn't really give a fuck about that anymore. It's like, what is he gonna gain? He can't compete no more, so might as well give it to someone else. But there's still that racism thing. Not saying Triple H a racist, but he holding back a lot of black folks, man. That's what it looked like to me. Cause there's no reason there shouldn't be more black champions. And I ain't talking about Intercontinental and United States. I'm talking about the top shit. You know what I mean? Like the top belt. That's ridiculous, man. Look, they gave the belt to Kofi Kingston and made this motherfucker lose it shortly after to Brock Lesnar. What's the point of that? There's no reason for that. It's fucking bullshit, man. Are these the same people?
What, are we encountering players?
Yeah.
I don't recognize them, but one of them had a crown.
There's so many names, man. I don't. If it was them, they changed skins. Cause one of them would have been the girl from Cowboy Bebop that you was dancing with earlier.
I'm dancing with Cherry.
Dude, I honestly can't remember if I bought that emote or not. I think I thought about it. I can't remember if I went ahead and actually did it or changed my mind and went to something else. You know you got too many emotes if you legit can't remember if you got a certain one or not if you see someone doing it. I got that one. Cause I put that one on Kamiko. I definitely have that one cause I be using it a lot with her. I don't have that. I didn't want that one.
I think I bought this one because I liked how it worked on Raven Team Leader.
Oh. You know what? That would fit her. Maybe I should get that one next time. I mean, there's certain characters I could put that on. I mean, while it's not exactly... This is how weird I get with emotes, right? There'll be specific emotes that I might not necessarily care for, but because there's a certain character I have in my locker room that I feel like it would look right with, I'll get it and I'll put it on that character despite how I feel about the emote itself. I honestly wasn't a fan of that one for real, but I put it on Mina. I put it on Machinist Mina because it looked right on her, man. I kind of wanted to. I thought about putting it on Penny too, but then I was like, nah. I already put it. Actually, I don't know. I might still do it. It ain't too late for that. I might actually still do that shit. Oh yeah, you know who I got with that one. It's the very one that emote came with. I mean, he's the only real pirate character I got. So, I mean, I don't really have like pirate people in my shit like talking about. I mean, I feel like the closest thing I got to a pirate before that dude that came in that pass is probably what's her name from the high season, because she got that edit style where she actually looked like she got the bandana and the eye mask, and you know what I'm talking about, right? The chick with the white hair that a lot of people didn't seem to care too much for. I guess maybe because she looked too handsome to be a woman.
I have no idea who you're talking about.
The high season with the pickle dude and the wolf and the fucking the two robber girls. The one with the dreadlock.
Okay, I remember the dreadlock girl, and I remember the one girl with the weird beanie on her head.
The anime Jess, the anime chemical girl that almost looked like she could be Gwen's sister or something.
Oh, her. I remember she had a glitch with her hat.
I think the chick I'm talking about was like the very first skin you got in the past.
She the one with the dress?
Nah, she was the one with the long ponytail and the white hair. She got two ponytails and white hair, and she got the fencer sword. And you can have her with a hat on. Huh?
She had an eye patch variant or something?
No, she has a you know, like Zorro. She had like a Zorro looking mask that she could put on her around her eyes.
Oh, okay, I remember her now.
I keep forgetting her name, but she's like the closest thing I had to a pirate before I got the real pirate dude.
She's more like a musketeer than a pirate.
Nah, cause she got an edit style where she wears a head bandana and the eye mask, and her whole outfit just to me looked like she could be a female fucking pirate. I actually was using her like that in that Kraken map. It's her third edit. It's like her bonus edit. You had to get it after, you had to unlock that shit after you unlocked her other stuff. She don't wear the hat anymore. She just wears a straight up head bandana. And I'll pull her out when we go back to the lobby. Cause I know she ain't one of those characters you mess with, so you probably don't even like really know what she got. So I'll just show you later.
I remember I did like her emote though.
Oh, when she slices through the cards.
Yeah.
I think I'm one of the few people that actually like that character, because when she first came out, man, I just remember so many people talking shit about her. Like almost nobody liked her for some reason. I thought she was a dope character. I still think she's a dope character. I don't use her like talking about, but I have fun with her whenever I do. Yeah, she was getting a lot of hate when that season was still relevant. Like I said, I wonder if it's because she was one of them. Damn.
Got completely destroyed.
I wonder if it's because she's like one of the more handsome women. Like she's not even pretty, she's just handsome. She got a handsome face. She don't have a pretty face, she got a handsome face. She one of them handsome women. Hang on, I'm gonna show you now. I mean, I would still hit that though. I think she looked good. She ain't one of the cutest looking chicks in the game, but she looked good though. I mean, she ain't ugly. She just ain't real pretty.
I would probably say average.
Where is she? Yeah, her name Cassidy Quinn. Yeah, I'm gonna pull out this edit style real quick, then you'll be like, yeah, she does look like she could be a pirate. That's the most piratey shit she got.
Why I'm not? Maybe I should have leveled up my speed.
And here she is. Oh wait, I'm about to run into that thing. Yeah, see, she look like a pirate, don't she?
I could see it. You're a bit too clean to be a pirate, but I guess I can see like some pirate qualities here.
Yeah, I used her like this in that Kraken map because she was just perfect. She straight up looked like something from fucking Cutthroat Island or Pirates of the Caribbean. I mean, you got some pretty. It's usually the dude pirates that be all dirty and nasty looking. Well, not all of them. You got some clean dude pirates, but I know Jack Sparrow wasn't one of them. But I mean, you had the one girl that became a pirate in the series. The one girl, the love interest of Orlando Bloom character.
I'm trying to remember the name. Elizabeth Swan.
Yeah, I mean, she was a clean pirate when she became one.
Not quite. I mean, yes, she herself was clean, but the costume she wore was dirty. That was because she inherited someone else's costume.
Yeah.
And I made Lady Windfrost into just a forest elf, despite the fact she has this ice theme still with her.
Who?
Windfrost.
Oh yeah. You know what?
I just kind of gave her a full-on archer attire.
Wait, did you pulled her out? You using her?
Just pulled her out just to look at her for a moment.
Oh, I thought you was gonna. Yeah, I was about to get somebody to go with that, but never mind.
It would look a little odd in a Star Wars map.
Yeah, kind of. Oh, you know who I should pull out? Zadie. I haven't used Zadie in a couple months, man. I didn't even notice that. It's been a long ass time since I last used her, man. It'd be kind of freaky when you realize how long it's been since you last used something. And she was one of those characters I was like fucking obsessing over at first. The fact I didn't use her for that long, I think I meant to use her beforehand, but I kept forgetting because I kept getting distracted by all these other fucking skins. I would dance with you, but it wouldn't look right on Zadie. That's the only reason why I won't do it. Yo, like I said, yeah, like, you know, I'm serious about like not breaking character with some of these characters, like some of these skins. I can't do it. It just, I can, but I don't. I'm so against it. I won't. There's not too many emotes I'll join in on if I'm playing with a character like Zadie or Hush or whatever. Trying to stay in character like The Undertaker when he used to wrestle. He would never break that character. He just remained serious all the time. He had motherfuckers convinced that that's who he really was. So I'm like that. So I'm like that in this game. Like if I'm playing with certain characters, man, I'm not gonna break character with them, even if it comes off mean. And I think I done came off mean to a lot of people when I play with Hush, cause they'll be doing stuff around me, being all friendly and stuff, and I'll just have her standing there staring, like just death staring at them. Like I won't even do nothing. I bet people be thinking something's wrong with me because I be like, I'm so serious about making her a serious character, man. I won't break character with her. I can't do it. Hey, you gotta respect that, though.
I just realized my peppers don't give me shield.
Nah, they just make you faster, and I think they make you... I think you can shoot quicker? I don't know. I think you just move quicker. Sometimes I be feeling, I ain't gonna lie to you, sometimes when I'm playing with certain skins, I be feeling kind of bad because I feel like there's a random player trying to be friendly towards me and I'm just staring at them. Like not doing nothing, not responding, nothing. Because I'm so dead set on staying in character with certain skins. One time I felt so bad in a lobby with that I ended up having, like, there was one of those change things, them change booths, and I just went in there and changed to a friendlier character so that then I would respond to them. That's how extreme I am with that, man. But again, you gotta respect the dedication, man. How many Fortnite players you know that dedicated with their skins like that, with certain ones that they'll carry it like that? But yeah, that was a real question. Do you know anybody like anyone else like that?
Oh, not really.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Oh
but
God.
I only have like a small friend group.
That's true. You don't really. You're not as not saying you're not friendly, but you're not outwardly, like if some random person throws you something, you're not gonna take it to be just to be nice. I need to stop doing that. I don't do it with everybody. I don't know. It's just sometimes, I mean, somebody throw me one and I'll just feel bad if I throw it away. You know, I don't know where that came from. I guess I'm just soft when it comes to shit like that. Motherfuckers can't call me mean because a mean motherfucker ain't gonna do that shit. Mean motherfucker will probably even go as far as to say, "Why the fuck you trying to add me? Fuck off." See, I ain't never did nothing like that. And there's people on here like that too.
I remember getting a friend request while I was playing in the middle of a ranked match before. And it was because I was done with my ranked challenges. All I literally had to do was just play a game of ranked to get my reward. And basically all I was doing is I was playing as my alien skin. And I was just doing this emote the entire game. I was literally just playing from point A to point B, just flying around in my saucer doing nothing.
And somebody just added you. Wait, do you have? Hey, what kind of weapons you got right now?
I got a Wookiee crossbow.
No, I mean what class weapon?
Oh, they're all commons.
Fuck. All right, I'm gonna get some more stuff, and then I'll pass it to you. I only got 2 right now. I keep forgetting to ask you about that weapon thing. I don't want you to be stuck with commons the whole game.
Yeah, how level up that?
Oh, you don't know?
I don't know.
Oh, let's go back to. You want to go back to the lobby? can show you.
No.
Okay.
Do I have to leave the entire game to get there?
Well, we respawn.
Should I just run out and kill myself?
No, just respawn. You go to setting, you go to options, and then you go to settings, and then you'll see respawn at the bottom.
Oh.
Like this. Yeah. Dang, we did that. Yeah, I'll show you. I didn't know you didn't know. I keep forgetting you don't play these like that. How would you freaking know that? Hold on. It's right. It's that and the weapons, and then the awards that help you get more money and all of that. And I just realized it's a good thing we started over anyway, because I forgot about the lightsaber box on level 2. Shit. And we was already on level 4, I think, or 3, one of those.
Is it? No, that's my speed.
Oh, the weapons are all the way over here.
Yeah, I unlocked the blasters, but that doesn't tell me what level they're at.
Oh, you have to.
Oh, okay, I see. Alright, I spent all my money.
Oh, you only focus on the blasters too?
Yep.
Yeah, it's like fuck all the other weapons. Like again, they in all the other maps I play. I can use those anytime. We don't get to use the blasters all the time though. Well, I'm like, nah, I'm all about the blasters in this. I don't want anything else. I just want that.
Now that I have that, it's going to be a lot easier to kill things.
Yeah, man. And then you can even X out all the other weapons so that the blasters are the only ones you get. That's what I did. So you don't have to worry about pistols and shotguns and stuff being in your inventory, because all you got opened is blasters. And of course the consumables. I mean, you don't want to go through without that. But and maybe the mobilities. I don't know how you feel about mobile weapons.
More weapons.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh God, where's the crystal? Oh, where? Oh, here it is.
Death to the Wookiees.
Oh shoot. You didn't wait on me. I'm coming. Also, I throw in that. Dang, you was about to die in here. You should have waited, man. I was looking for the crystal.
But murder.
Here, I got this. Oh, also, I got something else you can get.
Would you like a Jar Jar lollipop?
Are those real? Do they have those?
Yes, they're terrifying. It comes right out of his mouth.
Nah, really, did they make lollipops after that? Like, that's a serious question. They did? Oh, you saying the toy comes out of his mouth? The candy.
So it's like a dispenser.
Yeah, the toy
head
has the head.
Is a lollipop tongue.
Yeah. I don't know if I'd want to eat. I don't know if I'd be okay with eating it like that.
I actually remember those because I would go to the Suncoast at the mall, and they would be selling those.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be cool with eating them that way. I'm thinking about that. I'm like, no, because there was things like that I saw as a kid, and I wouldn't want to. Hey, get that? I wouldn't want to eat it because it looks so immoral to me. Like
I did like how bizarre it was. It's just like one of those very weird items that you just kind of can't stop looking at.
Yeah. I got Elite Daigo to go with Elite Zadie and Elite Jules. You know, when they first made that screen, I was wondering who the fuck that was with Jules and Zadie, cause I'm like, I was looking at that, I was like, who the fuck is that? I never seen him. That was before his skin came out. They was already advertising that look of him before his actual skin popped up in the item shop. That's why I was fucking confused.
Yeah, they do that sometimes.
Yeah.
We'll do vampire.
You got that, I left Mythic over there for you. I would put them in a band together, but Zadie and Daigo is two other, well, Elite Daigo are two more characters I don't feel like would look right in festival mode, so I can't use them. I do use Daigo, but I use the original one for that. Jules, I use her in festival, but I only use her beach version, because that's the only version that look casual like that. Like that's the only version of her that I can see just like hanging out in the street with normal people and shit. While her other outfits look like she's either at work or she's about to go out in a battlefield and start slaughtering people. So, or go skiing. See, I never remember where I see stuff. It's fine. Oh, he must have killed the other guy. Either that or he jumped off the shit.
Stop trying to bomb me.
I might have to change the sensitivity on this because my aim is bad for no reason. It's got more to do with the movement of the controller than anything.
You know what skin I would like in this game is the Republic Commander.
Who's that?
In the Clone, there was a game that came out during the Clone Wars. It was basically their version of Halo.
Oh.
They like these super soldier versions of the clone troopers, and they just look really cool.
Yeah, because you're definitely a Stormtrooper fan.
I need more Stormtroopers.
I mean, to be fair, the Stormtroopers, I mean, they're definitely underrated.
What I hate is the fact that people think that they can't shoot.
That's where that Stormtrooper aim phrase came from.
But the thing is, the only reason people think that they have poor aim is because of the first movie. And if you remember what they said in the first movie, Darth Vader said to capture them alive.
Yeah.
So they were purposely not trying to kill them. But for some reason, everyone's like, oh, they're just bad at shooting people. And that just became the stigma for the Stormtroopers, and I kind of hate the fact that that's a thing.
Man, shit, play them Super Nintendo Star Wars trilogy games. Them Stormtroopers are some of the worst enemies in that whole fucking shit. Don't even get me started on the goddamn Death Troopers. My God.
Which one? There's 3 different
The black ones.
The robots or just
the dudes.
Armor guy?
The human, the black armor human people. The human soldiers. I mean, there's a lot of horrible enemies in those games are just hard, period. They're really, really good, but you gotta be a special type of motherfucker to really roll with those games, man. I'm telling you.
I really wish I went with the original Death Troopers.
You said you played the you said you played the Super Nintendo Star Wars trilogy before, right?
Yeah, I played it on the Wii.
Which ones? All of them?
All of them.
Okay. Hey, here you.
I had the collection.
Oh, Return of the Jedi. I don't know which one was harder, Return of the Jedi or The Empire Strikes Back. The Empire Strikes Back is rough, man. Oh my God.
I felt like they were all really hard.
Yeah, man. There's no such thing
as... If it weren't for the fact they had save states, I probably wouldn't play it.
There's no such thing as a easy, like them Super Nintendo shit. The newer Star Wars games is easier than those. Like dead ass. The one on 64 that I played, that one was easier than the Super Nintendo games. I was able to beat that one before I could beat those. Actually, I ain't even beat Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi yet. I only beat Super Star Wars, and I barely beat that one. And that's the first game. That's the first fucking game in the trilogy, man.
Nothing bad with Star Wars on the N64. I think there was only 2 games on the N64.
The one I played was it was like a third-person type of shit, and I remember there was a level where you was racing using a death race with a bunch of Jawas in the desert. You was racing on those those hover cycles.
Yeah, that's Shadow of the Empire. That's the game I was talking about.
Oh yeah, I actually managed to beat that game. I don't know if I could come back to it and beat it today, because I haven't played that game. When I played that, I played that when I was 17, man. I'm 42 now. I probably don't even remember how to play that shit now.
I played it recently. The controls are awkward, and I forgot how difficult a lot of things were, because at the time 3D was still new.
Yeah, there's another one right here.
And I think the only reason that like I beat it was because I was a kid and I had a lot of time. But now that I'm an adult, I don't have a lot of time. It's difficult to.
I kind of just ran through it. I did get stuck on a couple levels. There was like 2 levels that I had a problem with. You know what? That Jawa bike stage I was just talking about, that was one of them. And then there was another level that was like way after that.
Yeah. And I remember the game used tank controls. I'm like, oh my god, I forgot this game used tank controls.
Did it?
Yeah, it used tank controls.
I don't remember that. Cause I know that's
PlayStation or
N64. I played the N64 one. I didn't know it was on PlayStation.
No, it wasn't on PlayStation. I think it was on PC.
Oh, see, I didn't play that version. Is that the version that got the tank controls?
Yeah, from what I know, the story is actually a little more, like, there's a lot more audio. The N64 goes through text, but the PC version apparently had like scripted audio so that you don't have to like read anything.
Well, you know the PC's versions of games is always going to be the definitive versions. You can't beat PC.
Well, I wouldn't say that about like early PC. Early PC was a completely different game.
Well, I mean, yeah.
Back then, PC was still new and they were still figuring stuff out.
I know when it came to Doom, you couldn't beat DOS Doom back then, because like Super Nintendo and Genesis Doom was kind of trash. I hate to say it like that, but I'm not gonna sit here and say that Super Nintendo and Genesis versions of Doom were great. those are like the worst versions of Doom you could actually play when you compare it to all the other systems. I feel like PC was the best, and then I feel like PlayStation 1. You know, it always tripped me out that Doom skipped the PS2 generation. You had PS1 Dooms, didn't have a single Doom for PS2, and then PS3 and PS4 and PS5 got Doom games.
Yeah, they actually did have a Doom game on PS2.
It wasn't an official one. It had to be like a hack or something. Or some kind of something somebody made.
It was an official one.
What game is that?
You don't remember Doom 3?
That wasn't on PS2. That was on Xbox.
Was it not on PlayStation?
I don't think so. I've looked it up. I know Xbox had it. I don't think PS2. If it didn't, I don't think it came out for PS2. But there's no reason why they couldn't have put it on there if it wasn't. Cause like they could have easily put Doom 3 on PS2. Why didn't they? That's kind of stupid to me.
It was on Xbox, and my only guess is it's probably because Bethesda was known for like a lot of PC games, and the thing is, the Xbox was designed as like basically it's just a PC on a console in a console box.
Yeah, PS2 wasn't quite on that level.
So most likely Bethesda was like, you know what, Xbox, your Xbox is literally just like, it has the same specs as computers. We're just gonna port our game onto your system. So that's
it still sucks.
What happened.
It still sucks PS2 didn't get that. But on the flip side, cause see, I like to be on the optimism side of the spectrum and shit like that. At least you can play PS1 Doom games on PS2 still. So kind of doesn't really matter, I guess.
Apparently there is an exclusive version of Doom 3 for a PlayStation system. Apparently on the PS5 you could play Doom 3 VR edition on the PS5.
Well, I already got Doom 3 on PS3 as part of that Doom BFG edition. I got Doom PC Doom 1 and 2 on there with it. It's like it's basically a trilogy pack.
You don't understand, this isn't VR. That means it's in reality. It means you could scream at the ghosts and stuff while they're attacking you in your VR headset.
I don't need to, but I don't need to do all that.
You could strap the VR headset to your grandmother's head, and then when she wakes up to a demon in front of her.
Okay, that would be funny, actually. You can't do that on PS1 or PS3. You can't do that on PS3.
I have trouble getting into VR.
I never actually experienced it. I think the closest I came to it was I went to this aquatic museum one time, and I forgot what we was sitting in, but
that's kind of the problem with the games, is they're just more experiences. They're not really games.
Yeah, I want to play a game. I don't want to watch a movie or a show when I'm playing a game. It's like what you was talking about in Discord the other day about Uncharted and all of that. I was happy to see you say that, because for a long time I thought I was the only one that felt that way about all those type of games coming out for PS4 like that. There's just so many movie games. Like, you're literally watching a movie made like a game. You're not even playing a fucking game for real. The most you're doing is quick time events, and that's it. You're not manually doing nothing else. That to me is not a game.
Well,
not a real one.
VR is not necessarily a story. It doesn't really have a story. The issue I have with VR is basically you can play it once and be done with it. But it's literally like the only game I found interesting is the Batman Arkham game.
Well, yeah, because you're actually fighting people in that, at least. You're actually doing stuff. No, you talking about Batman Arkham Asylum on PS3?
No,
And
I'm
PS4?
talking about Batman Arkham VR.
Oh, okay, that's something completely different. Never mind. I jumped the gun on that.
While it's neat that you're playing as a detective, like you actually do feel like a detective playing it, but after you solve the case, you're like, okay, I guess I could do the same case over again.
Oh, so it's like nothing new. There's no replay value. Nah, that sucks. It's just a scripted thing that does the same thing every time you play it.
And that's kind of the problem with that VR games, is the fact that a lot of it is just more or less just experiences. After you experience it, there's nothing really to replay it.
Nah. And like those...
There is actually a few games that actually function like games, but they play terribly.
Oh no, it ain't worth it.
The best example I could give is Elder Scrolls Skyrim.
I've heard about that game, but I know absolutely nothing about it. I hear people talk about it all the time, though.
You never played Skyrim?
Nope.
It was like the one RPG that...
Oh, this is crystal here.
Elder Scrolls itself was like one of my most favorite RPGs because you could get yourself lost in the world. Like, I don't mean like literally you get lost, but like lost as in like you just feel like now you're part of the world.
Oh yeah. Like you get immersed in, you get deeply immersed in. Oh, okay, yeah. I have a big problem with the games you was talking about though, like Uncharted and Heavy Rain and games like those. Not that I have a problem with them, but those are the type of games that I always say that I'd rather just watch other people playing instead of playing them myself. You know? And quick time event games. Yeah, it's cool you get little choices and stuff like that, but it's still limited, like how much you get out of the games like that. And again, you're not actually like playing the game like you would a normal game, you know what I mean? You're watching an interactive movie that every now and then you're able to control what happens. And even then you only have so much control, because the most control you really have is just deciding on which scripted scenario you want to go to. That's really the only choice you got.
And I mean, I can understand like why it's popular, because it was something new at the time. But like, I do feel like Sony really overdid it with the story campaign kind of thing. Like, oh, now we have to add a cinematic experience to every single one of our games. We can't just have a game where we just have fun and play.
Yeah. Somehow, the way a lot of games are made now, I don't feel like fun factor is even a primary. Like, I'm convinced that fun factor is not a primary goal with a lot of these games being made, man. Like when they start doing stuff like that, I mean, like I ain't saying games in general, just those type of games. I don't think fun factor was even a key point. Hey, do you have a marksman blaster rifle yet? Never mind, I had to just pick it because time was running out. Are you able to get that?
Nah, it belongs to another player.
Hang on, I'll drop it. Usually what I gotta do. Yeah. And then, I mean, Red Dead Redemption is one of the better games out of that group, because at least in that you're actually exploring and doing stuff manually. I would probably fuck with that one before any of those other games, because at least again it functions like an actual, you know, you're going around shooting people and shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, one of the has always been one of Rockstar's strong points. Another thing is the fact that they give you an open world to do things in it.
Yeah, it plays like a like a Western Grand Theft Auto game, basically. So it's not just a straight up movie game like the rest of those shits are that we was talking about, where you're just quick time eventing or making a choice to go to that scenario, and you're just basically sitting there and watching the shit happen, and you're not controlling anything. It's what the way I see games like those is it's a pick your own adventure storybook, but it's in game form. Because I used to love those type of books when I was a kid, like those type of books where like you start off reading it like normal, and then they give you a choice, and if you want to do this, then you got to flip to this page, and or if you want this to happen, you got to flip to that page, and you get a different thing. That's what that reminds me of. But again, it's in video game interactive media instead of a book. Which would make it easier, because at least that way you don't have to worry about physically owning a book and having to flip through the pages and shit. You can just pick a choice on the game and it just takes you there. It just plays out. So I guess that would be better. You know what? Actually, it's not all bad, those type of games, because you do got those special type of gamers. They're not exactly gamers, but they'll play something, god dang it, they'll play something like that, whereas like they're not really gaming for real, but they're interacting with I guess a storybook or whatever. I know what I'm trying to say, but it's not coming out the right way. You get what I'm saying, right?
You're talking about like you're playing a game where you're not like I guess fighting other players or something.
Well, cause you know how you got certain gamers that they game, but they don't play. They're not gamers in the traditional sense where they're playing a bunch of action adventure games and shit like that. Games where you're like doing stressful shit. They're just. I think games like that would be meant for gamers like that. If that makes sense. Like I don't know what you're I don't know what you would call those type of gamers. But they don't play the same type of shit we play. They play stuff that
they play more story-oriented stuff.
Yeah. They're not
there specifically for the game mechanics or anything.
Yeah. I think people like that would be perfect for those type of gamers. So that's actually a really optimistic way to look at that. It's like someone like me that just wants my shit to be, I want to be doing stuff all the time. I'm not gonna want to play that crap. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna want to play that. I mean, if I'm gonna do that, all of that, I might as well just fucking get a movie and put a movie in and just do that. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I don't need my video games to be a movie. If I want to watch a movie, I'm going to watch a movie. If I want to play a video game, I'm going to play a video game. I'd rather keep those things separate. That's kind of what you were saying in the Discord, too. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I remember that we were talking about Mortal Kombat. Talking about how, like, the game is like the only draw for Mortal Kombat, the Mortal Kombat games, is like the story. And I'm like, then that is perfect, because I played the story mode, and literally everyone just goes to YouTube to look at the story. I'm like, like, then what's the selling point of the game if you're just going to watch the story on YouTube?
My advice to anyone that do that, I tell them, you know what? If you got Mortal Kombat or any other fighting game that got a story mode in it, and you want to just play through the story yourself, don't go on YouTube and watch nobody else's playthrough of that. That's what I do.
The reason why I mentioned it is because I feel like the story mode itself is kind of like, it's the reason people want the reason why the game like is popular. Yet this popular thing, this popular feature of the game is not being utilized because people are just like, okay, I'm just gonna wait for the entire thing to appear on YouTube and just watch it from there.
Yeah, they gonna basically
like,
spoil it for themselves. That's what they're doing.
And the thing is, I don't think anyone cares for the story mode.
I mean, you got people that try to pretend like they do. If I guess if a story is like, how many people that play fighting games actually care about the story for real? I know I don't. I mean, while it's nice to kind of know what's going on and with some of the characters, like, I'm more interested in ass kicking than I am the actual like story of it.
The thing is, I like the story aspect as well as the animation aspect of it. The thing is, I just hate the fact that people are like, Mortal Kombat has the best story mode, despite the fact that its story mode is just kind of destroying itself.
Oh, okay.
That, like, oh, the story mode does not really do anything. Like, you could win a fight in the story mode, only to find out that you actually lost the fight in the story mode. Now, like, then what was the point of me playing the story mode? Because everything is already scripted.
Yeah, I can see that.
It's not like we're in like Red Dead Redemption.
You actually
a bunch of people. You're taking a lot of damage, and in the story mode, they actually show that, oh, this guy, you took a lot of damage, so you're actually going to show you've been taking a lot of damage while fighting these people.
Not only that, but you want the outcome of the fight to actually affect the story. So if you beat someone, then the story reflects that. If you lose to someone, the story reflects that. I like games that do that.
And that's the problem with fighting. That's the problem with Mortal Kombat story mode. It's like anything you do, it does not really matter.
Yo,
All
nah.
you're doing is trying to. You're just basically playing just so you're able to see more of the story, and that's all you're doing.
But then that don't make the story all that great. Then I mean, I don't know what the hell what they think a good story is, because that's not great storytelling.
And honestly, I felt like they perfected the storytelling a long time ago. We called it arcade mode.
Yeah.
They gave you a beginning, they gave you a middle, and they gave you an end. Like, okay, what's my character's story? They want to avenge the death of their father. Okay, I avenged the death of my father. Now I become a superhero or something. And that's the story. You get a beginning, middle, and end.
And what you do actually affects the game. But now they want to make these scripted. And what you just said is one of my problems with wrestling, like the later wrestling games, because well, it's different with that, because if you lose a match, it's like it goes to game over and asks you if you want to continue, and I'm like, what the fuck is this? Like, I got mad at that. I'm like, no, this isn't the way it's supposed to be. The story is supposed to keep going, and now I'm supposed to go a route for if I didn't win the championship. I'm not just supposed to get straight up game over and have to start again.
I actually remember that when I played No Mercy on the N64.
It makes it like they started killing it for me with that. Like, I'm watching, and I'm not actually playing it, but I'm watching videos of this, and I'm like thinking I dodged a serious bullet with that, because I'm watching someone play through the game with their wrestler that they had to mandatorily create in order to even get a season mode going. to begin with, which that didn't used to be a thing, but whatever. And they get to this, they do this match with someone, and they got specific scripted spots in the match with quick time events in them. And you have to successfully do this shit, because if you fail, then it just automatically abruptly ends the match and you get sent to this screen, game over screen, and you gotta choose if you want to try again. And then they have a checkpoint in the fucking match. I'm like, what the fuck? What is this? We never had checkpoints in mid-match in a fucking WWE game. You wasn't forced to do scripted spots in the fucking match, and these weren't quick time events, and you didn't mandatorily have to beat these things. You know what I'm saying? Like, when did that start? That really killed it for me, man. That's why I prefer the wrestling joints I got on PS2, man, because like none of those matches are that way. You know, you're doing your matches. I mean, yeah, if you want to do a spot, it's optional, but you don't have to. It's not forced on you. You know what I mean? You don't have to put a motherfucker through a table in a no disqualification match if you don't feel like it. You know, you don't have to worry about no. I mean, they do have like a quick time event type of mechanic in those games, but it's not what it is. It's surrounded more around submissions and escaping holds and shit like that. You know what I mean? Yeah. But not they have whole ass quick time events now for like, I guess, putting someone through a table or you know, various things like that I'm looking at it, I'm like, yo, this is bullshit. Cause I didn't realize how bad it actually was before I saw that. I was like, man, if there's one genre of game that I can say just have no business having quick time events in it like that, it's wrestling. But hey, you know what? At least these kids today, they don't know any better, so that'll be fine for them. They the ones that have to play that shit. The one thing I will say that's like a positive about the newer wrestling games is the sheer amount of wrestlers they got. The fact that they got like hundreds of wrestlers in these games now is actually pretty fucking dope. If I can say one positive thing about it, it's that. Also, the other thing I've noticed about the newer wrestling games is the fact that I guess the current roster of people is so fucking not like so. It's so what's the word I'm looking for?
Normal.
They're not. Wrestlers aren't they're not like how they was when we was growing up, man. Like these motherfuckers were even lower mid-carders back then were considered fucking superstars. Now it's like, I don't know. You just got average motherfuckers in there. There's nothing really special about them that make them stand out. Maybe one or two, maybe three people, but for the most part, nothing. I mean, back then, like every wrestler had their own distinct personalities, and you know, they had their gimmicks, and everybody was fun to watch. And now everything is just boring and normal. Did I call that accurately?
Yeah, I think what it is like they did away with the gimmicks, so that basically like it just got normal wrestler dudes.
Yeah, cause it's like it's so bad now that I'm noticing that in the new games they have to take younger versions of retired ass wrestlers that we grew up watching and put them, fill the roster with a bunch of legends, a bunch of people that ain't even really active anymore, and they gotta have multiple versions of them too, and they overshadow the current talent. That's sad, because if you remember when we was growing up, wrestlers were so dope back then. They didn't have to rely on fucking legends from decades ago to carry the game. You know what I mean? They could use the present roster of wrestlers, and that would be good. That would be more than good enough. But they can't even do that anymore. Like even the old N64 and PS1 games and shit, like people can say, you know, those games look, you know, they look, the graphics were this, that, and the third back then, but the roster was sick though. You know what I'm saying? Like they was able to just use what they had at the time. They didn't have to throw in no legends from the 70s and 80s to carry that game. To carry those games, but now they have to do that. When I started noticing that, that's when I felt like the current wrestling games were in trouble. You have to throw in a bunch of wrestlers from the Attitude Era and the Ruthless Aggression Era because the current wrestlers aren't really doing it. That's messed up, man. And even in my the SmackDown games I got on PS1 and PS2, they just used the base roster in this badass game just with that. You know what I mean?
It could, because it's under new management. Like the games are now made by a different company. That
too. That's another factor.
We might as well utilize everything we have that's available to us.
Yeah. Yeah, because I don't think the SmackDown games I got, they didn't start having legends until like Here Comes the Pain, and even then, the roster was so damn dope as fuck that you really didn't have to lean on the legends like that and that. Same with SmackDown versus Raw. I mean, well, SmackDown versus Raw roster wasn't nearly as good as Shut Your Mouth and Here Comes the Pain, but it was still alright. I still don't think. I mean, you had The Rock and Steve Austin up there. Well, no, Steve Austin wasn't in the first SmackDown versus Raw, but The Rock was. But, you know, The Rock, you know, he had... I kind of still saw him as more of a current wrestler than a legend. It's just the fact that he, like, a year prior to that game coming out, he went to Hollywood. So, he wasn't really in the WWE anymore, like, talking about. But he had, like, just left, though. To the point to where... he was actually still making appearances on WWE television when that game came out. But I think around, I'll say maybe, I don't know. I mean, I feel like SmackDown versus Raw. I feel like the SmackDown versus Raw games still had pretty decent roster, base roster. I think it might have been when it started getting into the 2K games that they started really like going overboard with the legends and all of that. And now I'm remembering SmackDown vs. Raw, the version of SmackDown vs. Raw 09 that I have don't even have legends in it. Cause I got the PS2 version. That version didn't have legends. Only the I think the PS3 and the Xbox versions had legends. The closest thing to a legend in 09 is Ric Flair, and he was still part of base roster. But the legends definitely do add on to an already decent base roster in those games, though. But like I said, I think it really gotten so bad that like the newer games literally depend on the legend characters. That's pretty messed up, man. Anytime it gets to the point to where you're legit using legends to carry the game. Never mind the base roster. We need these legends up in here. A bunch of dudes that haven't wrestled in years, you know, and some of them even dead. But it is what it is, man. I don't complain about these type of things. I just don't engage in them. But it's sad that it went in that direction. To me, I think it's sad. I think guys like you and me were the lucky ones when we came up when we did. Huh?
The one with the minigun keeps aiming at me.
Oh. I would do more, but I'm one shot away from death. I want to keep us alive. Behind me. God, I heard them footsteps. I thought I was about to get killed before I could revive you. I don't have no heals right now. I done either gave them all away or used them all up. No! Zadie and what's his name again?
Batman.
Okay, now I got something. I got healed. Yeah. Name is it Job? Nah, is it Jabba? Is his name Jabba?
No.
What's his name?
It does start with a J.
What's your character name?
Jar King.
That's right. I'm realizing how long it's been since I last even seen a Star Wars movie, man. Oh shit. Cause I'm starting to forget the names of characters I used to always remember. That's how you know I haven't really watched any movies or television or anything for like a long ass time, man. Oh, I got some more healing stuff. Oh, where are
Now I'm angry.
Oh man, I was about to be like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go on, but I saw this crystal right here right before I walked into the portal. I'm like a second away.
I'm now in space.
Gotta admit, Zadie actually looks appropriate for this. Like, she can fit in with this shit. Oh God, bomb! I ain't gonna lie to you though, even some of my SmackDown games have kind of started having issues with certain things early on. Like after Here Comes the Pain, the season mode stopped being random and started being like more scripted because of the voiceovers. So every time you play through the shit with somebody, it's the same stories, whatever route you go. Because, you know, y'all, once you got the voiceovers in there, there's really nothing you can do anymore. See, the first 5 games, there weren't voiceovers, at least not like story-specific voiceovers yet. You had little voice samples for certain characters with catchphrases and shit like that, but that was about it. But you know, you could randomly end up in different situations with different wrestlers at any given time. And every time you play the game, it could be a completely different matchup or whatever. But once you got the SmackDown versus Raw and beyond, that all came to a stop. Shit.
Looks like we're on the Death Star.
But, you know, SmackDown versus Raw, you know, at least you could still control the pace of matches. And matches themselves weren't scripted. You didn't have quick time events. So, at least they were still doing good with that. But like I said, it just seems like the further they went with the WWE games, the less freedom you started having. And it just now it just got to the point to where it literally feels like you're in their world and you just playing in it. You're basically you have to play the way they want you to play now. You don't get to play your own way. You don't get to be a rebel when you play these wrestling games now. Now it's like you have to. You're playing the way they're telling you to play. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And one of the things that I really liked about older games is like you felt like a rebel when you played these shits. You don't feel like a rebel no more. You don't get to make your own rules and shit no more. All that's over with now. How you feel about that?
I didn't really care much for the story mode, honestly, for the wrestling games.
The other thing I noticed too, I don't remember which one it was, but I didn't like the fact that, oh my god.
He has a shotgun on the outside of the door there.
Oh no. Fuck. Get back.
Actually walks away from you.
Yeah, I know, right? That's like the ultimate,
Like,
diss.
I don't want to bother with you.
Oh shit! Somebody got one of them caliber shits. Oh, this ain't gonna help me. Let me kill him. Uh oh. All right, where you at? 'Cause I gotta face these. I gotta stay facing these guys. Yeah, go in there. I'm gonna try to. Woo! I thought I was gonna die, man. I did that pretty well. I'm proud of myself for that. Okay, maybe one of us should come in here as a distraction and then the other one kill them while they focused on the, oh god, the caliber weapon. That's not gonna work here. Yeah, I don't like, there was one of the WWE 2K games I saw where the shit kind of reminded me of one of the Fight Night games on PS2, where you have to create a character and you gotta fight your way through these rookie school gyms to even get to the main star-studded shows. Meaning that I saw someone streaming this. This was like years ago. I'm thinking it might have been a PS3 generation 2K game, but they pretty much had to go to these gyms and shit. They had to first they had to create a wrestler. Then they had to fight through these damn gyms and wrestling schools and shit. They didn't even start off in the WWE. You're just playing as some random non-name person that's trying to make it to the WWE. So you're going through these gyms and schools and you're just fighting other random NPC wrestlers, just made up people for the game and shit, talking to made up coaches and managers. You're not seeing a single actual fucking person from WWE at all. You're just dealing with a bunch of, like I said, just a bunch of made up folks, and you got to keep doing all of this for a long ass time till you finally make it to the WWE and shit like that. I thought that was kind of whack. Do you know which one that was? Because I'm not sure how much you keep up with those games.
The only wrestling games I played was I played WrestleMania 2000. I played WWE No Mercy. I played WrestleMania 2000 on the GameCube, and then I stopped playing wrestling games for a long while until I got WWE 13.
Okay, because I remember you said it was one of those you messed with, or a few of those. I wasn't sure if you really got deep into them shits or not. But yeah, obviously it wasn't the one you played.
Because I did like wrestling, but I didn't like the idea of constantly buying yearly releases.
I mean, like I said, I feel like you missed out on the PS2 era of the SmackDown shits. I seriously think you would have liked those. Them PS2 games are goated. The PS2 wrestling games.
I think I did rent them, but if I had to say what my favorite wrestling game was, it was WWE 13.
I still like Shut Your Mouth and Here Comes the Pain the most. I like 06 too. 06 is pretty fucking good. And I actually do love SmackDown 2 Know Your Role for PS1. That's a really good one. That's a really good one. For it to be a PS1 WWE game, it's really good. But ultimately, yeah, I gotta say Shut Your Mouth and Here Comes the Pain are my two favorite wrestling games of all time.
Now that I think about it, there was one other wrestling game I switched, which was WWE All-Stars.
I know about that one. That one wasn't really my cup of tea, but I don't mind watching other people play it though. It did have, it did remind me of the old, kind of reminded me of the old Super Nintendo, Sega Genesis arcade wrestling games from the late 80s, early 90s. It kind of had a little bit of that vibe. Oh, okay.
Because over time, it felt like a lot of the wrestling games was falling into the same. It felt like we're getting yearly releases, and it's just basically the same game.
Nah, they're not the same. They wasn't the same. You talking about the Are you talking about the SmackDown games, or you talking about the 2K shits when they started going into that?
Pretty much both.
Because from personal experience, I can tell you that the PS2 SmackDown games didn't feel like that. No, at least not until it got to. It did started feeling repetitive by the time it got into the SmackDown versus Raw half of the series. But when you talk about the first 5 games, they all felt distinctly different from each other. Like the first 2 for PS1, then you had Just Bring It, Shut Your Mouth and Here Comes the Pain. All of those games felt different. Like I said, when you got into the SmackDown versus Raw games, that's when they started feeling like, okay, yeah, now they're feeling like the same game every year, but now they're having a different gimmick or a different mechanic added to it or something. And of course they changed the roster up a little bit, but yeah, it's like the same. That's when it stopped changing up. If anything, I felt like from SmackDown versus Raw to SmackDown versus Raw 2011, they actually started taking away shit. So in essence, SmackDown versus Raw in 06 and 07 were actually better than 08, 09, 2010, and 2011. Which makes absolutely no fucking sense, because if you're gonna progress a series, it's supposed to get better. It's not supposed to get worse. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But that's what it was doing. I can speak on this because I still own these shits. Yeah, that's the thing. Like in a matter of fact, by the time it started getting to like SmackDown versus Raw 09 to 2011, they actually started censoring things that wasn't getting censored before. Yeah, how's about that? So yeah, I mean, the WWE series already started having issues even before it reached the PS3 era of shit, but it didn't get so bad yet to the point to where I didn't fuck with them. But you know, it started falling off. I've talked about this before. I felt like it started falling off around 08. That's where it started, you know, going kind of downward. You know what I mean? But from that point, I just kind of kept buying them yearly, just for the simple fact that by that point I was already kind of knee deep in it, and you know, at that point I was like, well, you know what? I might as well just keep on keeping up with this, you know, just keep getting them until PS2 stops making them, and that's what I did. Although for the longest time I couldn't find a PS2 copy of SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. That shit became so rare that there was people saying that, oh no, they don't have SmackDown vs. Raw 2011 for PS2. Nah, they were just hard, damn near impossible to find, that's all. I started believing that shit after a while till I actually found it. But yeah, I just wanted to at least have all the PS2 era ones, and then after that I was done. Because one thing I was already noticing with the when they had the PS3 versions of the shits I had, DLC was that's when DLC was starting up. Because you started having to, you know, buy extra wrestlers for real money and stuff like that. So I was like, oh no, I'm good. That's why I started getting like the PS2 versions of those games. Plus, I didn't want to have to worry about. I didn't want any wrestling games on PS3 because I had this constant worry about something happening to my account and me losing progress or some shit like that. Same reason why I didn't want to buy RPGs for PS3. if that makes any sense. But yeah, like I said, I stopped after 2011, man. I was good after that. And then, like I said, I started noticing that the roster, as the game kept going, the roster started not being as good anymore. You still had those certain ones that were still around, but for the most part, man, the roster started getting weaker. So I didn't see any more point to keep going with it. So again, I got fucking 12 SmackDown games. I'm gonna be okay. You know what I mean? I got a fucking decade and some change worth of shit. I got stuff from that happened in the WWE from 1999 to fucking 2011. I'm good. I'm good, man. I don't need to go any further with that. I feel like I got some of the best years out of that shit in game.
Well, I just died. I might have to get.
Alright, it was always cool catching up with you, man. We always got a lot to talk about. I'm still tripping you didn't get to play the PS2. Like, I remember you saying you missed out on a lot of PS2 games, man. I really feel bad about that, because you really missed out on a good-ass system. Because PS2 had a lot of, like, hits on that system. It was ridiculous. I never seen a system have so many fucking, like, great-ass games for it like that.
I still had a great time with the consoles I had.
Yeah.
What I find funny is whenever I mention GameCube with friends on Discord, we all talk about, like, oh, yeah, the GameCube was a really great system.
Yeah,
it was very underrated.
I missed out on that. Like I said, I missed out on a lot of Nintendo stuff, like the later Nintendo stuff. Because I didn't...
It's crazy to think that the GameCube was around the time when Nintendo was actually trying to, like... They were really working hard. They, like, had, like, the almost the peak of all their series on the GameCube.
Oh, man.
Like, if you wanted to play the best Metroid game, you have to play the Metroid Prime series. If you wanted to play the best Zelda, you had to play Wind Waker. If you wanted the best Mario, it was Sunshine.
I know I hear people debate about... I often see Nintendo fans debate about 64 having some peak games on that. I don't really know, though.
The N64 had some good games, but at the same time, a lot of those games were like... I'd like to say the N64 and the PS1 era is more like the experimental stages.
Yeah. Yup.
In which they're still learning how to work with the software and everything. Whereas the generation after that, that's where you got
they had it down pat.
They got it down. They got it more refined and everything.
Yeah.
So, like, before, when you were playing Mario 64, you're like, oh, he controls great. And then you play Super Mario Sunshine, and it's like, oh my god, he controls. He feels a lot more fluid and everything.
Yeah. You know what? I think that's what I kind of miss about the 90s generation of games. That shit was experimental back then, but it was functional, and the shit was still fun to, like, the games were still good it seemed like they were still good by accident.
Mm-hmm. I feel like the NES is like the more experimental.
Yeah. If you compare it to Super Nintendo, yes.
Super Nintendo is like the refined version of the NES.
Yup.
Whereas, like, the
Master System, the Sega Genesis.
The N64 was like, okay, we're learning how to do 3D now. So that was more the beginning phases. The GameCube, okay, we know how to work with 3D now, so now we could actually make something a little more refined and all that.
What about Dreamcast and Sega Saturn? I don't know. Yeah. I kind of feel like they was in a class of their own, because if you remember, Sega Saturn dealt with mostly 2D stuff.
Sega Saturn was more focused on the arcade crowds.
Yeah, that too. Dreamcast was kind of arcade heavy too, and but they still had a lot of home system things as well.
And I do think that was kind of its downfall, is the fact that Saturn was more focused on arcade games, and the thing was, at the time, arcade games was dying out. It was the reason why Street Fighter was dying and all that. And yeah, they were like, okay, maybe a arcade perfect machine was not our best strategy, because a lot more companies with even Midway was realizing we got to start changing our strategy. We got to make sure that our arcade games at least have more to do than just arcade.
That's why those Mortal Kombat games weren't arcade games. Deadly Alliance and all of them, that whole trilogy.
Yeah, the 3D era was basically console focused.
Yeah, man, that makes sense now. Cause I always thought it was weird. Like, I was always like, yo, why wasn't these ever arcade games? Now I know. Now you just explained it to me. I didn't know that. I did not know that at all.
Yeah, at the time, Midway already knew, like, okay, yeah, just making a simple arcade game is not going to work anymore, because if we do, we're just going to get massacred by all these other games. So we need to do things to make people stay playing our games rather than just stick with arcade mode, which is why you see things like the Mortal Kombat Kart Racer, the Mortal Kombat puzzle games, and even like the Mortal Kombat Adventure game. Those were all packed in to give you the warrant, like, okay, this isn't a console experience, this isn't an arcade experience.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, when it came to, like, Capcom, they were like, okay, how are we going to make Street Fighter relevant? We can't make them relevant because we only know how to make them into an arcade game.
Well, they came out with a couple of Street Fighter EX3 wasn't an arcade game, but not too many people like that one though.
I remember when I was getting into Street Fighter, I only heard about Street Fighter EX2. I remember going into my nearby game store and I'm like, they have a Street Fighter EX3. And what was weird is the most stupidest thing is the box art. Because when you look at the box art, your brain does not register Street Fighter. The way they designed it is they have Ryu really close to the camera. All you really see is his eyeballs, and everything else around his eyes is Vaseline everywhere. And when you look at the cover, your brain registers Racer.
The cover I got, yeah. You know what? The cover I got is a bunch of fire flames, and I see Skullmageddon or Skullomania and that other Skull dude and Shadow Geist. I see them on the cover. They're not even Street Fighter characters. They're on the EX side of that, and they're on the cover.
And what I find odd is I've never heard of Street Fighter EX1 or 2 when I first discovered EX3. And at the time, I was really on a Street Fighter binge. I went looking at all the games and everything. And for some reason, I assume it has to do with copyright, but Capcom does not have EX under any of their listings. Okay, it's probably under a different studio.
They had a different. It's basically a crossover when you really. I learned this later on. None of those EX characters are Capcom. The Capcom was working with a company named Arica. So that wasn't.
I actually looked up the company. Okay, so what was interesting was that the characters were kind of Capcoms, but at the same time they were not Capcoms.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Capcom grabbed Akira and told him, can you make a 3D Street Fighter for us? So they made us 3D Street Fighter with some additional characters.
Mm-hmm.
Now, as things went on, what ended up happening is the two studios ended up falling apart. And And Akira said, like, since we're no longer doing business together, I want all the characters I created to stay with me. So the Akira characters could have stayed as Capcom characters, but Akira said, no, I want them to be mine.
Dang, man. They couldn't come to an agreement with that. I mean, but it does explain why that series just suddenly died. Like, you just stopped seeing any of the people from the EX side of that in the later Street Fighter games.
He doesn't own all the characters apparently.
Well, Blair and Alan, I think, were from something else. I don't know.
There was one character, I forget his name. He debuted in EX3.
Ace. You're talking about that edit guy that you make and give him moves and shit.
He was referenced in Street Fighter V in the Shadowloo website. He was the only EX character mentioned. So my guess was this was the one character Capcom owned.
Oh, they actually let them keep them?
Yeah, it was probably the fact that this character was basically a nothing character, I guess.
He is. I mean, he's a throwaway, really. I mean, he's even more worthless than Dan. You know what? People gonna hear me say that and get upset about what I said about Dan.
Dan is amazing.
Now he is, but I mean, in certain games, like, I've said it myself, like, I don't use him in every game I got. I do use him in Street Fighter Alpha 3. I mean, I'm actually good with him in that.
I actually learned to appreciate Dan, but not in the sense that most people would probably think. I know he was designed to be a joke character.
In the right hands, he's very dangerous.
Well, yes. But I know that for a fact that he was not really designed to be like the best competitive.
No.
The thing I appreciate about Dan is I finally realized, like, the reason why Dan appears in so many games is the fact, not just because it's funny, it's usually when Dan is added to the game, it's Capcom at their best when it comes to their animation. Because anytime Dan appears, he has way more animations than the rest of the cast.
He does.
And that just tells you, like, Capcom is just having fun designing this character.
Yeah, because the fact that he even beats out Yuri and Joe on the King of Fight on the SNK side of things. Although I really love his interaction with them in the Capcom versus SNK games, by the way. That shit is hilarious.
Well, I'm gonna have to head off. I just realized it's 11:30.
Damn, I got 2:31 in the morning.
You have a good night.
Alright, man. Later.
Let's